up guys, welcome to Key Taste, and for this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make leche flan. Leche flan is a Filipino dessert. It's really popular for family parties, friends' birthdays, pretty much small gatherings. And if you bring this leche flan to your party, I guarantee you it will be a smash hit. So let's get it started. So for today's tutorial, you're gonna need 7 eggs, 1 lemon, vanilla extract, 1 whole can of evaporated milk, sweetened condensed milk, some granulated sugar, and you're gonna need some water. Now the equipment you'll need to pull off your leche flan: a strainer, a whisk, a small pot, a vessel for your leche flan, a mixing bowl, and a container to cook this all in. So once you have everything all mise en placed out, all your ingredients, all the utensils you're gonna need, we're gonna make the sauce first. So first, we're gonna make the sauce. You're gonna measure out 1 cup of sugar and about half a cup of water. So this is the time when you wanna preheat your pot. Once it's preheated, you're just going to want to put your cup of sugar in. Start stirring. Now you're going to go like this for a little bit until the sugar starts to melt, turn brown. Now I think the best part of the leche flan is not the custard, but more of the sauce. Now see right there? See how it's liquefying? That's what you want. You want to melt all the sugar down. See now how it's brown and there's still some chunks of sugar? That's good. That means it's melting, you're not burning the sugar. Now you're going to cook it to the consistency you want your sugar. How brown you want it, how melted, how sweet. And remember to just keep stirring constantly. You don't want that sugar to burn. See how now it's all caramelly? It's exactly what you want, especially in your leche flan. And now that your sugar is fully melted, now add the water. Careful, it's gonna splash. It's gonna harden. It's okay. It's gonna remelt. Just have to let the water dissolve the caramel. And this is how you get it saucy. So yeah, that's exactly what you want right there. You want the sugar, the caramel. Now it's just melt into the water, infusing. So once you've let it reduce, this is pretty much the consistency you want your sauce, your caramel sauce for your flan. You want it nice and thick, still enough to be sauce. So once you have the sauce to the consistency you want, pretty much syrupy, you pour it in your vessel. Make sure to get all of the sauce because it's very valuable. And once that's in there, you're just going to want to swirl it around till it gets to every nook and cranny. Be careful because it's very hot. Caramel burns way worse than regular fire burns. Sugar burns stay. It's very painful. So please be careful when you're doing this. You pretty much want it nice, even, so it's just there. See how syrupy your sauce is? It's exactly the way you want it. And after that, you're just going to pop it in the fridge for 5 to 10 minutes. Now for the custard for the leche flan, you're going to need 7 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, it's 1. Save the yolks because you're going to need them. That's 2 egg whites right there. You're going to need 5 yolks. So separate your yolks now. 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to add that in with your egg whites. Make sure your pan is in medium heat, because all you want to do is just let your evaporated milk simmer, and this is just going to temper your eggs. While that's going, you're going to want to add your 1 can condensed milk. Just mix that whole thing in there. Try to get as much out as you can. This is going to sweeten your custard and just make it taste so good. So once you have your condensed milk and your evaporated milk going, you're going to add 3 lemon peel. 1, 2, 3. And it's just going to give it that extra acidity level that you're going to want. Just bring it up to a simmer and then kill the fire. So once it's done, you're just going to want to strain off your evaporated milk just to get the lemon peel out of there. Make sure you catch the lemon peel. So now that you have everything all set up, you're going to want to add 1 teaspoon to your eggs. And once you've added that together, you're going to want to mix your condensed milk and your eggs together very slowly. You want it to emulsify really well. This is going to make for a great custard. And that's pretty much what you want right there, that consistency. So once you mix that up, you're going to want to take out your vessel with the caramelized sugar and just pour it in there. And at this time, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 300 degrees. So once you have your oven at 300, you're going to want to pop in your leche flan. So you're pretty much going to use like a double boiler for this. So you're going to have this that contains water, which we're going to put in 1 minute, and your leche flan. Now what I like to do is put the leche flan with the container first, then add your water. Just so the water doesn't spill everywhere, you know. You pretty much want enough to cover about like half of this container right here. So like down there. So once your leche flan's all done, you're gonna want to poke it and see if the custard is still sticking to whatever you're poking it with. See? Nothing's really sticking to it now. That's when you know your custard's ready to go, ready to eat. Once you've cooked this, you're going to want to pop it in the fridge for at least 20 to 30 minutes just to let it cool down. So this is the end result you want from your leche flan. You can obviously put it in a smaller container so it looks bigger and thicker, you know, but all that's left to do now is just plate it up and let your family and friends enjoy what beautiful creations you've made today. So, thank you for learning here today with Key Taste, and hopefully you subscribe, you like, and tell me what you think of the flan. Tell me if there's any improvements you can make personally, and I'll see you guys next time.